Hi Tarot Rebels, and welcome to today's reading.
Your weekly reading going by signs. So we're gonna start with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then finish off with Pisces. Please remember this is a general reading, so if it doesn't fully resonate with you, maybe it's time to check your other placements and see if they work better for your situation. This is a general reading, as I said. It's not a timeless one, it's just for the next 7 days that are to come. If you want a personal reading, you can book one with me using the details in the description box down below. So, without further ado, let's start with Aries. Let's see, what's happening in your life, Aries? Oops, that's too far ahead. So you have the Queen of Swords. The Hermit. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, and lastly, the Four of Cups. Okay, so what do we have here? Interesting, we have the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. This is a situation where a lot of thought and planning is this is what you're doing right now. You're using your, I don't want to say your intuition because it looks very well thought out before heading into a certain direction, but it feels like right now you're focusing on your inner world more than anything. It kind of makes you feel like you're juggling too many things at the same time, and makes you feel as if what you're being offered is not enough for your plans, or what you are looking for is not enough for your plans. So there's that. For some of you, this might be a connection with an air sign, with the Queen of Swords here. So think of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and there's strong Virgo energy in this. I feel like you're self-isolating. It feels a bit too much for you. The world seems very noisy to you at this moment. So this need for separation, this need for self-distancing is quite apparent in your reading. Again, with the Four of Cups, it kind of looks really obvious that what you are being dealt at the moment is not necessarily something you appreciate or something you need, something you desire, but that's how it goes. It kind of feels like the whole week is a bit difficult for everyone. So let's see if we can clarify these cards. Clarifying the Queen of Swords, you have the Fool. As I said, a lot of forethought is put into this situation, and with the Fool, I think you're considering a new opportunity, something that you can grab without I want to say without the safety net, but the Fool is going against that, against going for the safe option. So it looks like on the outside you're making a very well thought plan of what you want to happen, but on the inside you're just going with the flow, and I think that's what you want in the end. You want something that's something that makes sense for you on a cellular level, if that makes sense, because I think you're done being in this stage, being frustrated at things being thrown at you, being frustrated at things not going your way with this Four of Cups, and with you retreating in your inner world and listening to your intuition and planning to such a degree. I think for other people this will look greatly irresponsible, but for you it makes sense. Let's see, let's clarify the Hermit. Seven of Cups. The abundance of things going on the outside world. I think it's overwhelming you. The Seven of Cups is here to justify this once more. It feels like no matter how many options you have, they're not the ones you want. And of course, because they're not the ones you want, you cannot align with them as easily as you would with something that speaks to you. The Ten of Wands clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. When I said in the beginning that it feels like you're juggling so many things at the same time, you come from such a heavy position where you've been time and time again subjected to pain that you've been carrying with you for such a long time, that right now it kind of feels like you're reaching your breaking point. You're tired of trying to make sense of this situation. You're tired of accepting things that aren't necessarily the things you want. You're tired of doing the right thing as people perceive it. You're just tired of relying only on yourself. So I think with this Fool card and the Ten of Wands, this cycle you're ready to move on from. Let's see. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. Four of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups. Okay. There's beauty and support in having friends and family close, sharing that burden with them. It kind of feels like you're in a self-isolating phase right now, but you need to trust them, that they can help you make sense of things. I'm gonna look at the bottom of the deck. You have the Eight of Wands and the Moon card. This is such a rapid development, contrary to what happens in this side of the reading. I think at some point you'll just say enough is enough, and this is my truth. This is how I want things to happen. I don't appreciate being kept in the dark. The Seven of Cups, the Moon card, the Ten of Wands, and you're just going into that energy and actively going for that energy. I want to say that this will be temporary. I need to say that this will be temporary, but I can see that you are making rapid development into transforming your life in a way that is what you want and what you hope it to be. So I know things feel hopeless right now because this is what the cards are telling me, but in the end, I know it, and it won't feel like such a massive breakthrough. It will feel like, oh, was that it? Something on the lines of that. It would feel like, why was I hung up on this for such a long time when the answer was actually within me, when I have the tools to end this cycle of pain and go into the light of my own truth. So don't be disappointed in that, because the Four of Cups kind of tells me that you will be disappointed in that, just as you are disappointed in what things are being shown to you at the moment. Just in return, don't isolate yourself further. Trust that you have friends and family that care for you and love you. One last piece of advice for Aries, please. Oh, my cards are upside down, sorry. You have forgiveness. And because it's upside down, and I don't usually read them upside down, however, this again kind of speaks to me that you are so isolated right now. You cannot even forgive yourself. So start with yourself. Whatever you think you've done wrong, whatever difficult choices you think you've made not the correct way, start with that, forgive yourself, and then trust the others, because in the end, no one is on this planet to hurt us specifically. It's just how we perceive things, and even if people actively seek to hurt you in a way or another, it's just their own hurt, and we need to understand that and allow them to heal. We can distance ourselves from any negativity, and we can offer forgiveness, not because the other person deserves it, just because they need it. And we need to start the act of forgiveness with ourselves. So please remember that. That's all I have for you, Aries. I do hope this helped. This is not a timeless reading, and this is for entertainment purposes only, but I do hope to see you in another video. Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly reading. Please remember, this is not a timeless reading, so don't forget to check other videos if you want timeless readings. This is a general reading, so again, if it doesn't fully resonate, check your other placements or check other videos. And this is for entertainment purposes only. If you like this video, please leave a like or comment down below so that I know you like this. Okay, Queen of Wands, the Hermit, Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Interesting. So you have the Queen of Wands, the Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. There's a lot of work attached to this this reading, and as much as it fills you with this energy of knowing that you've done well, on the downside, it makes you feel isolated. It makes you feel like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this all for myself? It's an interesting energy attached to your reading. With the Seven of Pentacles, I see, as I said, a lot of work attached to you, but not a lot of movement. It's a very static energy of kind of, think of it, think of a savings account, for example. You put money there and you're waiting for the interest to add up. And this is kind of the same thing. And it correlates with the energy of the Queen of Wands and the Hermit. It feels good, or at least you know you should feel good about it. But at the same time, it kind of feels static and nothing much happens. With the Nine of Wands, again, that energy of trying to prove yourself. Well, I put this money into this account and nothing happens. How much longer do I need to prove that I'm worthy of this wealth? Does that make sense? I hope it does make sense, because it's a very positive energy, but disguised in a negative way for you. And if I remember correctly, last week you were equally on the downturn path, and I think you're you're just carrying energies from the past that are actually influencing your ability to take pride in what you're doing, your ability to enjoy what you're doing, and your ability to be excited about things. Let me try and clarify the Queen of Wands. You got the Four of Swords. The Queen of Wands is a very hard-working energy, and the Four of Swords, it's a card that asks for rest, asks for a break, right? This is you trying to prove yourself as much as possible. So as the Nine of Wands and the Four of Swords and the Hermit, kind of the similar energy, wanting to go back inwards and allow yourself time to think, to meditate, to heal, to progress on the inside, using introspection. So this is why I'm saying the overall energy is very static, because you have two forces at hand trying to play off the same goal. You have the Queen of Wands wanting to prove herself, and you have the Four of Swords trying to get some rest after proving yourself too much. You have a lot of red in these energies that are very static, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Swords, and then the Hermit doesn't have any red, which is confusing. But then you have the Queen of Wands, which is a very fast-moving energy, very passionate energy, and she's all blue and greens and purples, lilac more. Let's clarify the Hermit. Okay, you get the Wheel of Fortune. See, you're playing off your isolated energy a lot, but it looks like there's a change coming your way. This might not be the case, so I now understand why you start off with the Queen of Wands. This change is already in motion. This change in energies and in reactions is already in motion, and you might not be aware of, but you unknowingly know of it. So whatever the case is for you, just look for a change in energies. Okay, for the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Wands and the Empress. This is I like the Seven of Pentacles because it looks down on the Ten of Wands energy, on ending this cycle of pain. There is a lot of static energy within you. Again, the Hermit, the Four of Swords, and then the Ten of Wands is like trying to go down inwards and trying to follow that path within you that takes you to your healing. And this is what you're looking for. You're investing time in resting, in saving your energy, and you have the Nine of Wands and then Ten of Wands that allows you to get over this. As I said, there's been quite some time now, Taurus, when you've been, I'm gonna say it like generic, down, but I think there's forces at play that you might not even realize that will get you out of this. And you have the Empress as well. This is a card of abundance, of fertility in all shapes and sizes. It's not necessarily fertility as in having a child, although for some of you this might mean the exact that. However, this is your investment paying off. It's that savings account that it's ready to be collected right now. It's you growing into this energy of the Queen of Wands. It's you using karma to your advantage. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands. as I said, it's something from the past. It might be something from a past connection that you felt that it hurt you deeply. With the Empress here and the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords, it might be that it was a cheating scandal. It might not be the case for everyone, but it depends. It actually justifies the introspective moment, the burden attached to your reading right now. I kind of see it now with the Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy, you have the Knight of Pentacles, a very slow moving energy, again Hermit energy, and the Strength card. Slowly but surely you're getting into your inner groove that will help you heal yourself. You're getting into the energy of being in control over all the aspects in your life without having to feel like you're not deserving of that control. You're gonna move past this pain. You're gonna move past this pain, and I think you're gonna take a short stop and trying to mend your feelings, your heart, your emotions before going into action again, whatever action that may be. Let's get you one last piece of advice, Taurus. You get family. With the Empress here, I kind of see it because the Empress is connected to the family, is the matriarch of the family. So maybe get in touch with a mother figure or someone who can be attached to the mother symbol in a family, and try and heal yourself through that. There's a lot of feminine energy in your cards, so again, this is connected to that divine feminine if you want, but it looks like it would be of great help for you if you can get in touch with them. That's all I have for you, Taurus. I do hope this helped, and please leave a comment or a like if you want, or share if possible, subscribe to my channel, and I do hope to see you in another video. Hi Tarot Rebels, and welcome Geminis. This will be your reading for the week to come. This is not a timeless reading, and do remember that this is a general one, so if it doesn't fully resonate, check your other placements, and also check other videos as well. I don't know what I've done here. I messed up your cards. Just trying to shuffle them, but I'm doing a poor job today. Okay, let's see, Gemini, what do we have for you? Sorry for the sigh. It's one of those days, I think. Okay, Taurus started with the Queen of Wands as well. Interesting. Have the Queen of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Fool, and the Hermit. I think your outside world looks very strong and healthy, at least to others, but it feels like your inside world is not as strong as you want it to be, or as others perceive it with this Three of Swords. You've been carrying this pain with you for such a long time, and I think it still lingers in some aspects, in some moments in your life, although you feel quite happy where you are, or you feel like you should be happy where you are. It's this Fool card that's showing to me that you haven't made that leap of going forward, of moving on from this pain, from the Three of Swords. And then you have the Hermit. While you might be vibrant and enticing and exciting to be around, I think on the inside you're still trying to make sense of what things what goes on in your head, in your heart, in your mind, and so on and so forth. And it kind of feels like you're stuck in this perpetual cycle of trying to move on, not being able to, and then trying to take that leap, failing at it, then going back to the start, trying to understand why that failed, and then entering that painful energy again, then trying to move on again, then trying to understand again, then going back to this, while on the outside you look like this Queen of Wands. Let's see. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. The Queen of Swords, that's your energy. The Hierophant is strong Taurus, but I feel like the main point to take from here is that while on the outside you feel like vibrant and exciting and creative and passionate and all of those good things, on the inside you're still stuck in a very traditional way of thinking, and you might even be hit with some overthinking that doesn't actually allow you to think outside the box. So instead of you being your usual self, because you Geminis have a lot of creativity when it comes to speculating on new ways of doing things, I think this situation is actually putting you in a box and doesn't allow you to see further than that box. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Three of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups. I kind of get the feeling that I should say that you brought this onto yourself. You've accepted something that you knew wasn't good for you, and in the process you ended up hurting yourself. It wasn't that someone did this to you. You did this to yourself because you allowed it to happen. The Four of Cups is always about apathy, and I want to say not having standards, but it's more than that for you. It's not that you don't have standards. It's not that you thought that, let's say, a food is bad for you, but you thought and that no food is better for you. Is that you thought that there is no better food on the whole planet. And what did you go for the deep fried chicken nuggets? I don't know. So of course it ended up hurting because you didn't allow yourself to explore other options. Let's clarify the Fool. All three signs had the Ten of Wands, I think, in the same position. So Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. This new beginning that you keep trying to get stuck in, it's because you're not healing from this Ten of Wands situation. This is a very deep, hurtful situation that you've been carrying with you for the longest of times. And as I said, this is a cycle that you keep going back to. and you carry this pain with you instead of healing. You make it look like you're trying to heal, but you're not actually healing. So until you do that, there's no way you can start this fresh. Let's clarify the Hermit, please. The Hermit clarified by the Empress. Some of you might be a parent with the Empress card here, or expecting, but I think this is a reminder that you don't necessarily need abundance within you. You don't need to find your path within you. You can look outside for inspiration. You can use that as a leverage, as a I don't know, as a way to be to find your determination, your focus. Look outside to help you flourish, because it kind of looks like your inside world is very scarce at the moment. So if you don't have the tools inside, just look outside. Let's see what the bottom of the deck has. Page of Cups and Nine of Cups. Beautiful cards which speak about allowing emotions to flow freely. You kind of feel trapped in these cards. So allow messages from you to others and from others to you, and allow yourself to enjoy yourself, and allow yourself to find things you find pleasure in with this Nine of Cups, because otherwise it just makes things even more difficult for you. Let's see. What's the advice for Gemini? What's the advice for Gemini? Willpower, right? So you have willpower, or you need to have willpower. As I said, you seem stuck in this cycle of trying to understand the pain, move on from pain, start something new, but then you can't. Then you go back to the pain, and then to wanting the new start, and then you can't start, and then so on and so forth. It's not about lacking willpower. It's actually allowing yourself to fail, I would say. Because looking at these cards, you sometimes feel stuck in the old ways of thinking and not allowing yourself to be carefree and honest. Even if it's not the ideal situation that you dream of, you can be honest with yourself and allow yourself to fail. Well, that went wrong. Maybe I should try a different approach. But at the same time, you remember that madness is not doing one trying for the same thing over and over again. It's about trying for the same thing the same way over and over and over again, and expecting different results. So maybe try and find willpower in that, and try to allow yourself to think outside the box, allow yourself to engage with people freely in a, I'm gonna say it, non-committal way, before trying to find new paths in life. That's all I have for you, Gemini. I hope this helped, and I do hope to see you in another video. Cancer, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is not a personal reading. This is a general one. So if it doesn't fully resonate, please check your other placements or contact me if you want a personal reading. Also, this is not a timeless reading. If you want more of those, you can check my other videos, or even other readers' videos if you want. Okay, too many cards. I just feel like I need to shuffle you again, so I'm gonna do it once more. See, Cancer, what do we have for you? Okay. Five of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The Sun. And the Judgment card. Interesting. Sorry, I need to sit for a minute with your cards because they are very interesting in the context of your reading. There's a lot going on here. Last week, it was a very positive reading for you. I don't know if you remember. And I think off the back of that, you're still evolving. Obviously, with the Five of Swords, there's a bit of how should I put it? It's not necessarily. It feels hard for you to be growing at this point, and it might feel too much for some of you. Therefore, you have the Five of Swords. It's usually a card of defeat, but it's looking at this hand, I kind of get the impression that you're kind of self-sabotaging yourself, because the other cards are looking very good, very, very promising. You have the King of Pentacles focused on structure and organization and money and abundance. You have the Sun card, a card that's actually opposed to the planetary body that governs you, which is the moon. You have the Sun saying, I'm here, I'm loud, I want you to see me, I want you to feel me. You want to be in the middle of attention, if that makes sense, but not in a negative way, in a positive way that speaks about your pride of doing things well and about your confidence in you. But then you have the Five of Swords, again talking about that lack of confidence and feeling a bit off, even though you are positively growing and developing into something more. You have the Judgment card here, and I don't know what more to say. Things are being weighed and you are doing great. This Judgment card is about you trying to understand what path you're in, assessing your situation, assessing others' impact in your life, and how can you I don't know, benefit from that? What can you bring to the table in this context? And I really like this this whole reading for you because it does make sense for me as well. Let's try and clarify these cards. Have the Ace of Cups. Maybe that self-doubt comes from a new prospect of love. Have the Page of Wands and the Emperor. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to make room. Let's clarify the Sun. The Sun clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. There it goes, that feeling that you have accomplished what you need to accomplish, and you can be proud of your achievements without feeling selfish. Let's see the Judgment card. Okay, there we go. Clarified by the Four of Wands. Again, this is a very positive aspect. It feels like whatever you judge against the people in your life, against your own actions. It's going to be a thing that will bring you structure, and it will be something that's worth celebrating, because it will make sense in the context of your life. I know it doesn't feel like that with this Five of Swords here, but there's this King of Pentacles coming your way. Someone who's, I want to say, someone who's a manager, or someone who's very high ranked in their job. Potentially someone who wears like a suit all the time, and a shirt and a tie, but has a very flirty personality with the Page of Wands here, or maybe even a bit of a kink to them. Strong Aries energy, but also with a hint of Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We have the Sun here with the Nine of Pentacles. As I said, you feeling super happy about your accomplishment, but at the same time you kind of feel bad for being super proud of them. And I'm here to tell you, you don't need to feel like that. Bottom of the deck energy, you have two more fives. You have the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. So on the outside, you're projecting and attracting individuals of high caliber for you, and you're accomplishing a lot. But on the inside, you're not feeling up to par to that personality you've shown to the world. And I think I'm here to tell you that this is not true. You should be proud of what you've achieved. You should allow this high individual to come into your life. You should accept their offer of love. You should accept that not everyone in your life has done things to support you, and you also should accept that not everything you've done in this life is actually a positive interaction with your friends and family. But at the same time, you don't need to hold yourself accountable for things that are long gone in the past and aren't necessarily impacting the present or the future at this moment. So let go of them and move on from that. Let's try and get you one last piece of advice. You get psychic abilities. That's interesting, because whenever I see this card, I think of the Moon card, because she rules intuition, and the Moon rules your sign as well. So be more in touch with what you want on the inside. Be more in touch with what your spirits have to say to you, because I think you know the answers, but then you hold on to this negative energy when all they want is to like push forward your evolution in a positive way. That's all I have for you, Cancer. I hope this helped, and I would love to hear it in the comment section down below, of course, if you want. Please like, share, subscribe, whatever makes you feel good about doing this, and thank you so much, and I do hope to see you in another video. Hi Leos, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is a general reading, so please stay tuned for this video. If you want a personal reading, you can book one with me using the details in the description box down below. Alternatively, you can use any of the other sign placements that you have and check your other signs if you want. If you want a timeless reading, you can choose from any of the pick a card readings that you feel drawn to. Okay, Leos, let's get started. Six of Pentacles. Sorry. Okay, the Judgment card and the Moon card. Interesting. Okay. the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. And I think you have enough for now. There's a lot going on with you, I can see. This feels quite transformational for you, but you're taking your time to go through it, to fully understand it. Some things are being revealed, some things are being understood, and I think it will spark a new beginning in your life with the Ace of Swords here, to help you transition to this other place spiritually in a positive way. You start off with the Six of Pentacles. This is a time, and coupling this with the Judgment and the Five of Pentacles, I think that this means for you that you have to be aware of what's the exchange between you and others, between you and the universe. Maybe it's a time where you have to think to make things right, balanced and harmonious for everyone involved, you and others. As I said, some things will be revealed with the moon here. I'm not sure if this will yield any immediate positive results for you. However, in the long run, I think they will contribute to this Ace of Swords energy that's here for you to support your transformation. The Knight of Pentacles, strong Virgo energy. This is happening at a very slow pace, and that's not a bad thing. Take this time to properly absorb this energy, use it to your advantage, and take this time to understand the others if they don't necessarily resonate with your transformation. The Five of Pentacles here, I feel like all of this will make you feel a bit isolated, a bit alone, shielded from others, and not in a good way. But there are lessons to be learned from this isolation and this loneliness that comes with evolution. We can evolve with others in our life, so take this time to allow yourself to grow from the scarcity of the present. Let's try and clarify these cards. Six of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Wands. This sharing of the energies, going both ways with the energies, will contribute to your success. This Ace of Swords that you're aiming for, this new beginning that you're looking for. And I can see it here that this will bring you great results. You just need to trust the process, because as you can see, it's not linear and it's not intended to be linear in any way. Let's clarify the Judgment and the Moon. Eight of Wands, fast-moving energy. I think you want to rush into things, but then we have the Knight of Pentacles, an energy that's very slow-moving, to remind you that you don't need to rush into things, because the things have been set into motion and they're playing out the way they should be. You just need some patience, and you need to remind yourself of that. What's the hidden energy of the Knight of Pentacles? The Page of Wands. As I said, you need to take things slow with this Page of Pentacles, but also add some play to things. This is a journey in progress. You don't need to take it so seriously, because the end result will be this Ace of Swords, this triumphant new beginning for you. And don't be so focused on a strict result the way you envision it, because the spirit guides have decided where we need to go. We just need to follow the path in a way that allows us to evolve the way they want us to, the way we're meant to. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay. The Four of Wands. Again, another card that signifies accomplishment, that signifies stability in your world that will be brought forward to you. And I really like, you have a lot of wands in your reading. You have Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, Page of Wands, and Four of Wands. This is a very positive soil for any creative endeavors that you might have. Maybe you want to start off a new business that's very creatively driven by your I don't know, your side hobbies or a side hustle that you might have. So it looks like really positive. You just need to take some time to allow it to grow. Don't forget that this is a time when we need to share with others what we have and allow them to share with us whatever they have. So if you have products that you can share, or ideas, or energy, or time, or money that you can offer in return for this this creativity, now is the time to do it. Bottom of the deck energy, you have, okay, I just need to make more room. You have the Knight of Wands, and it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Lots of fire energy, that's your energy, and it looks like it's growing from, let's say, the Four of Wands, Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, and then we have the Karma. Again, reminding ourselves that we need to be on that receiving end of giving, that the wheels keep turning, and if you're up now, then you're down tomorrow, and if you're down now, tomorrow you're going to be up. Please remember that all actions have a reaction. So the Wheel of Fortune is here to remind you of that. The Six of Pentacles is here to remind you of that. Allow and incorporate the material world into your spiritual world, into your emotional world, and into your thoughts, because they will influence the end result or how you get there. Let's see what's the advice for you, Leos. Okay. You have passion. With so many wands in your reading, you have passion. Let it drive you, let it inspire you. Find inspiration in some other places that you might not even think of at the moment, and allow it to flow through you, because it looks like you're ruled by passion, you're ruled by fire, you're ruled by this positive impact of creativity that you have. And I know you Leos are super creative, so use this time to your advantage, because it looks like it will yield amazing results for you. That's all I have for you, Leos. I do hope this helped. I would love to hear it from you in the comment section down below if you have comments or questions or suggestions, anything. Thank you so much, and I do hope to see you in another video. Hi Virgos, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is a general reading, so if it doesn't fully resonate with you, please go check other placements, or go to a pick a card reading. If you want to, you can also book a personal reading with me. And that's about it. Okay, Virgos, let's see what we have for you. Six of Cups. Sorry for that. The Empress. The Four of Swords. Oh. And the World card. I think I flipped one of my cards, and I did, so I'm gonna take that as well. Okay. It was actually like this. So, Virgos, lots of things going on. A lot of inner world reflection and journeys into the inner world. You have the Six of Cups, so I think, and the Four of Swords, I think you're going to take a trip down the memory lane. For some of you, it's going to bring back gentle memories from your past, things that you keep thinking of, things that you actually desire, but it's kind of difficult, out of your reach to get to them. The Empress card, again, some of you might be parents, especially with the Six of Cups here, but it also might mean that you're in a stage where you're thinking of the next steps to take. You're thinking on how to achieve this accomplishment. The world is an accomplishment, an ending of a cycle, but with amazing results. So you're thinking on how to achieve this. For some of you, it might be that you're reconnecting with an old partner, from what I can see, and trying to get to the stage where you can celebrate this connection. Or for others, it might mean that you and your partner are thinking of expanding your family. You're gonna fall into that that place where you're either super emotional with the Six of Cups, or super into thinking mode with the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords. There's no in between for you, because you're right now you're thinking of the future while looking in the past. That's what you're doing at the moment. Let's see, let's clarify these cards. The World is strong Capricorn energy. The Empress is strong, I think, Venus. So Taurus energy. Again, earthy signs for you to embrace the grounding they represent. Two of Pentacles. It's a very similar image if you look at it. It's the same. The flowers are not the same, but they have 6 petals and these ones have 5. But it's the same energy. Trying to reach a balance between present and past. Trying to reach a balance between what we're doing and what we're thinking and what we're wanting. So it's a very similar energy that plays off itself. Let's clarify the Empress. Okay, clarified by the two cards. The Empress clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Wands. Interesting. This is an exchange of energies that will turn around on its head. So I don't know what the real situation is for you Virgos right now, but I get the impression that you will be experiencing some high highs and some low lows because of this. If you're stuck in the past and wanting something with your current partner or with someone in the past, if you're having the advantage at the moment, you won't have it after. It looks like you will have to prove yourself that what you want does make sense, and you will have to convince that person that, I don't know, sharing their future with you is something that will benefit them. Right now, it kind of looks like you're in pain, and you'll be causing them pain, or vice versa. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. The Magician. You're manifesting here with your thoughts, with your careful planning. You're manifesting what you want to achieve, and it looks like it's positive. You're going to achieve that. However, there will be some hurdles in the future. Okay, 2 cards, 3 cards. They're kind of too many, but I'm going to keep them. You have the Queen of Wands, the Judgment, and the King of Pentacles. Again, strong Capricorn energy, and with the Queen of Wands and the Judgment, strong fire energy for you here. There are a lot of elements to your reading, and while the base is what you're hoping for your happiness and for your development, and you kind of know what you want, it looks like you're stuck in this cycle, either with the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Wands, and then moving on to the Queen of Wands, Judgment, King of Pentacles energy, trying to reach that to get that achievement that you want for. And I think this, again, with the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment card, there's a lot of introspection to be had, because it feels like you want things the way you want them, and you don't allow someone else's input in this. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just saying if you want to achieve what you want to achieve, maybe someone else's opinion is worth listening to as well. With the World card, it looks like you will be successful in what you want, but there needs to be a shift in energy, and I kind of feel like you're working on this with the Four of Swords and the Magician, but it's not clear to me where you draw that inspiration from, because okay, it's coming from the past, but how do you apply it to the present, to the future that you want to build? Let's look at the bottom of the deck. You have the Four of Swords and the Page of Cups. I think when the moment comes, and when that person offers you what you want, probably you're not going to take it, with the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. When that message of reuniting with that person comes, you will deny them that, you will deny yourself that, because you want things done your way. And I think until you're done moving on from this Magician state, where you're manifesting things the way you want them to, you won't be ready to accept what's coming your way. This is why the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment are here, the World is here, because you're still working on experiencing the cycle. You perceive the Wheel of Fortune as the card that tells you what to do. You perceive the Judgment as the card that tells you if you've achieved what you wanted to achieve, but you know deep down inside, this is why you're in the Four of Swords Magician energy, you know deep down inside that you aren't there yet, and you're not ready to receive this message. Let's clarify. Let's get you some answers, some advice from the Oracle cards. The Spirit Guide. you need to follow it, and I think you do. This is why you're rejecting this, even though it makes sense to you to get into this accomplishment area in your life. You're not ready, and you're following your spirit guides before acting on anything here. That's all I have for you, Virgo. I do hope this helped. I would love to hear it from you in the comment section down below, and if you want, you can leave a comment, a like, a share, a subscribe, whatever makes you feel good. Thank you so much, and I do hope to see you in another video. Hi Libras, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is a general reading, so if it doesn't fully resonate with you, check your other placements, or the pick a card readings, or maybe book a personal reading. The details are all in the description box down below. So this is not a timeless reading. Too many cards. You have 3 cards: Queen of Wands, 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups. So I'm gonna put them back. This is not a timeless reading, so this will be only for the next 7 days. You're looking for balance, okay, for moderation. I feel like you're a bit stuck in your head right now, hence the need for moderation. King of Wands. I really like this King of Wands. It's such a calm energy to this. The Page of Wands. Okay. So lots of fire in your reading. The Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. King of Wands, Page of Wands, again strong fire energy, and then you have the 8 of Cups. I feel like you're trying to find balance within you, trying to understand the path you're on right now, trying to not disturb the fragile environment we're in at the moment, although you're a bit on a playful side as well, or maybe that there's a fire sign coming your way that will unbalance you in that way, that will up the ante in terms of inspiration, in terms of passion, in terms of creativity, you name it. And it kind of feels like you are looking forward to this. You're looking forward to something that will trigger that playfulness in you, because right now you're in this 8 of Cups energy where you're trying to, like, you're a bit stuck and you're trying to move on physically, emotionally, mentally. You're trying to move on from something, and this person cutting their own hair signifies just that. This is the hair is also a symbol of renewal, and if you cut it, you make room for something more. So that's what you're looking for, and I kind of get the impression that you will receive that renewal that you're looking for. Let's clarify these cards. You're pretty straightforward today. Again, too many cards. Let's see them. So you have the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the High Priestess. Too many cards. I'm going to shuffle them. Maybe they got stuck together for some reason. Let's see. The Emperor, clarifying the Temperance card, another fire sign. So there is a lot of fire in your reading, and not too many, not one sword in your reading. Emperor is strong Aries, Temperance is strong Sagittarius, as I said. see the Eight of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups. You will find comfort in and support in the people around you if you want to transcend somewhere else, if you want to move on from whatever is haunting you. Let's see, the King of Wands. Let's clarify the King of Wands. Clarified by the Four of Wands. Again, lots of fire in your reading. Not a bad thing. I think this person, if I corroborate this with the Emperor and the King of Wands, someone who's very trustworthy, very confident, secure in their own skin, and very inspiring to others as well. It's going to bring you stability and a lot of happiness, especially in the material world. I see this in the material world the most. And then it will help you get to this temperance energy that you're clearly looking for. Let's see the Page of Wands. Clarified by the Moon. Okay, so I get the impression that based on these cards, this Emperor, King of Wands, that will get you into this Page of Wands energy, is going to show up at night for you. Not saying it's a bad thing, not saying it's a good thing, but just remember that I do get the feeling that nighttime is when things will develop with this person. Bottom of the deck energy, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. I think they will come into your life after a time of great pain, after you've evolved into this very confident person, very brave, independent persona, after you've adopted this energy and claimed it as your own. That's when they will reach you, and then you will find someone that's matching this energy for you in a way that you never thought it was possible. So I think this person, once they come to your life, they will help you achieve that Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, Four of Wands energy, where you will feel accomplished and safe and secure in your life. Let's get you some advice, Libra. Oops. I'm gonna take it because it flew out, so you get commitment. I get the commitment. You have the Emperor, which is also the father figure, the King of Pentacles. Strong energy of commitment from both cards. And then you have the Three of Cups, which is commitment to love one another, either from friends, from family, from a significant other. It doesn't really matter. It's just promising and being there for one another. That's what matters. And this is your advice for now. Commit to whatever you want to become. Commit to the person you want to become. Commit to the person you want to be with. Commit to your friends, to your family, to your job, to your goals even, and you will find the Nine of Pentacles that you want. That's all I have for you, Libra. I do hope this helped. If it did, please leave a comment, like, a share, a subscribe to my channel, share this with your friends, and hope to see you in another video. Hi Tarot Rebels, hi Scorpios, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is a general reading, so please keep only what resonates with you. If it doesn't fully resonate, then please check your other placements or check other videos, or even book a reading with me. I have three cards that flipped. I'm just going to show it to you. The World, the Devil, and the Star. I'm gonna put them back because it's too many for me to take out for one reading, so I'm just gonna continue shuffle. As I said, this is a general reading. If you want a personal one, the details are in the description box down below. This is not a timeless reading. If you want a timeless reading, you can go on YouTube and search for pick a card readings. I have some on my channel, so you can check those out if you want. Ten of Cups. That's a lovely energy. The King of Wands. Strong fire energy. So think of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leos. The Lovers. And the Ten of Pentacles. Amazing energy, amazing energy. Some of you might deal with a fire sign just because of the King of Wands, or maybe a Gemini with the Lovers card. But I think whoever this person is, they might not even be one of those signs. They might just be, I don't know, Cancer, let's say. But they are perfect for you, and you seem to think the same way. They are offering you love and a very positive environment to develop feelings in. They are offering you stability and flexibility in terms of what we want in a partner, such as if you're not in the mood to cook today, they will cook for you today, and so on and so forth. And you have this like this perfect balance with this person, and it works amazing for you. This King of Wands, again, a strong fatherly energy, reminds me of that person that I don't want to say old because it's not true, but that mature energy that comes with experiencing life at different stages, and then someone who's able to advise you on certain situations. Let's see. I want to clarify these because they are so nice together. I really like it. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Wands. Temperance card. Strong Sagittarius again. So they might be a Sagittarius. The Lovers, clarified by the Nine of Wands. Too many cards. Again, wow. Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands, Five of Cups. I'm gonna put them back because I think it's too many of them. But I'm going to take note of that. Okay, Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. So, the first row is super positive, no doubt about it. Second row is somewhat plagued with indecision from your part. The Five of Pentacles, I think you were looking for this emotional bliss for such a long time, for this emotional fulfillment for such a long time. Sometimes it made you feel like you were giving up, like you will never find what you're looking for, and I think it weighed you down because of that. Temperance clarifying the King of Wands. I'm not saying they are necessarily Sagittarius, but they are someone who's very balanced. They have a strong moral point and they use it, and I think it's very inspiring for you and for others as well. They seem like the perfect leader. They seem like they have everything together. So there's nothing weird about it. For the Lovers, you have the Nine of Wands. Again, with the Five of Pentacles here, it feels like you hold off from the energy of fulfillment for such a long time. acknowledgement that you found someone who's good for you for such a long time, it kind of made you retract within yourself, made you feel defensive, made you feel not necessarily aggressive, but not welcoming in a way. The Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. This is something you worked for hard. You worked hard to find this person, this ideal partner for you. And right now you're just collecting the fruits of that labor. Bottom of the deck energy, you have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Strong, loving energy, someone who's very nurturing, very family-oriented, very prosperity-oriented. Someone, you might know this person from a long time ago. They might be a childhood friend or a teenage love, if anything. They might be a Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles here. Doesn't really matter. It's just this person fulfills you on so many levels, and it brings you stability in areas that you want stability in. So I'm super happy for you. Okay, let's see what's the advice. What's the advice for Scorpio? More. Confidence. You need to trust that this is whatever is happening here is taking you to where you need to be. You need to trust the person you are, the person you're with, that the universe has your back, and you need to trust that this is happening for your own benefit. I do hope this helped. I really loved this reading. It was like straight to the point, very no fuss, no muss, no nothing. I really enjoyed it. The energy, the positive energy is like so resonating with me, in me right now. I absolutely love it. So thank you for that, Scorpio. I do hope to see you in another video. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading. This is a general reading for you, and if it doesn't fully resonate, you can check your other sign placements, or you can book one personal reading with me, or alternatively you can check the pick a card readings or even other YouTube channels. So Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you. Why do I always feel the need to shuffle for you more than with other signs? Okay, I'm gonna take you to Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Really strong start for you. I like this. What is this? New love, new money coming your way, both of them. Are you changing jobs and you're finding a new partner? What's happening? Oh. King of Wands, that's your energy. Swear, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands have showed up for everyone on this reading. The Queen of Pentacles, strong earth sign with the Pentacles, understandable. One more, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Lots of joy and fulfillment on the emotional front, and that's not a bad thing. It looks like something fresh starts in the week to come, in the next 7 days. It's something that might bring you a potential new connection, not necessarily in love, but maybe a new way to find yourself emotionally, to discover yourself. With the King of Wands, I think in the week to come, in the next 7 days, you will reach to a point where you will grow confident. Where you will grow confident and happy in your own power, in your own energy, in your own skin, and you will show that to the world. You will reach that emotional maturity that will enable you to be viewed as a leader, as opposed to just someone who just follows the process. The Queen of Pentacles signifies growth in the material world. That's an amazing feat, and for some of you, it might be an an earth sign. So think of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone who can help you achieve those material blessings that you are looking for. And with the 10 of Cups, I think your emotional cup will be full at all times with positivity and love and good energy. Okay, let's clarify these cards. I like how your reading is super straightforward and full of positivity. I really do. Let's see. Too many cards, but I'm gonna take them. 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 8 of Wands. This new thing you're starting might be as I said, in a work environment that will require you to travel a bit. It's not a bad thing. It feels super positive, but it will rapidly transform into something more, especially emotionally. With the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, that's what I'm seeing. Tell me more about the King of Wands. Get the Judgment. I think this emotional, spiritual growth that you will have in the next 7 days, it will help you reach that energy where you can decide if things in your life are going the way you want them to, if they are beneficial to you and to others, how you're treating others, and how are others behaving towards you. Let's see that Queen of Pentacles. With the 6 of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, I'm inclined to think that this person is part of your friend group and has been there for a while now. I'm not sure if that's the reality, but you might find this person that will inspire you to be grounded and generous with yourself and others in your support network. Let's clarify the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. This emotional fulfillment will come as a side effect of being honest and hardworking with someone. It might be your therapist. I'm not going to pretend that this is someone necessarily romantically involved with you, but it might be someone who's a friend or someone who's a family member or even your partner or potential partner. They will offer that support and help you work with you to get to this 10 of Cups energy. Bottom of the deck energy, you have the Justice card, Strong Libra, and the Sun card. Gorgeous. Happy card, and a card of being honest and truthful and direct with yourself and others, reinforcing this Judgment energy here that's kind of underlying the energy of the King of Wands. This is a very strong positive reading for you. It looks amazing. It looks straightforward. If you do the right thing, you will receive the desired result and the desired prize if you want. Okay, let's get you some advice from the Oracle cards. Let's see, what's the advice for Sagittarius? I now understand why you have the Judgment and the Justice card. and the Sun card. You have forgiveness. So if it's something in your past that's not allowing you to move on, think of why and how, and let go of it and step into the light of your own truth. Embrace the sun. Don't hold on to the moon, because the light is always better than the darkness. Even if you think you're doing a good thing by not forgiving that someone or not forgiving yourself, it's just preventing you from moving on and achieving all of these great things. Once you start forgiving, you will get into this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups energy that will allow you to heal and will allow you to grow. Otherwise, you'll get stuck in the Six of Cups energy, which is remembering the things that you can't let go of, and will prevent you from achieving true fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. That's all I have for you, Sagittarius. I do hope this helped. Please leave a comment, a message, send an email, I don't know, like, share, subscribe, whatever makes you feel good. And I do hope to see you in another video. Hi Capricorns, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is a general reading, so if it doesn't fully resonate, check your other placements, or maybe check the pick a card readings, or even book a personal reading with me if you want. Okay, so this is not a timeless reading. Again, this is only for the next 7 days. If you want timeless readings, you can book them with me or check the pick a card readings. Let's see. Queen of Wands. I was just thinking that I saw the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands in all the readings today. Four of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Interesting. You're in a very playful mode. Mode or mood. Okay. One more, please, for Capricorn. The Hermit. Okay. So, I see you inhabiting 3 different energies at the same time. You have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Assertiveness, the Queen of Courage, the Queen of Attractiveness, the Queen of I know what I'm doing and I'm gonna do it my way, right? And then you have the Knight of Cups. You're in a very flirty energy, which I'm not mad about. Very, I don't want to say blasé, but very come as you go, come as you might. What's that saying? I don't know. I hope you know it. It's a very interesting energy. You're not looking to please anyone. And with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups, this message is reinforced through these cards. Then you have the Hermit. While the Queen of Wands is strong fire energy, so think of Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Knight of Cups is strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Hermit is strong Virgo energy. But I also see you very detached from things, very detached from the world. You're kind of doing your own thing, again reinforcing the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands energy. You're confident but flirty, you're assertive but easygoing, you're playful but minding your own business. It's something like that, right? So you're inhabiting this kind of energies at the same time, and you don't seem to have a problem with it. The Four of Wands, a lot of stability coming your way in the week to come. You will find your footing in terms of what to expect, what you want, how you want to achieve things. It's gonna settle down and make sense to you finally, probably after some time when it didn't. I'm gonna try and clarify some of these cards, not some of these cards, all of these cards, sorry, for you. And let's see what else we can find out. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands clarified by the Sun, strong Leo energy. As I said, you are becoming confident and strong, and your willpower, I think it increases a lot in the weeks to come, and you're experiencing that. I don't know, I don't want to say you're brave, because you've always been brave. I don't see you as a weak sign. I'm just saying you've experienced, you're now, while in the past you were very you weren't sharing your whole truth the way you were living it, the whole life the way you were living it. I think right now you're going to move into a stage where this doesn't faze you anymore. If you tell someone, oh, I like to take showers, cold showers every morning, lunch, and evening, not lunch, in the afternoon and in the evening, and you won't care anymore what other people think. And I think you were like that, but very softly before. Right now with the Sun and the Queen of Wands, you're like owning whatever you want to do, however you think, however you feel, however you speak, you're just gonna own it. And if people like you, fine. If they don't, again, fine. Because you have this very hermit inner working at play right now. You live a lot in your head, and that doesn't bother you. That actually gives you strength, that gives you comfort, and gives you direction. So that's why you are able to express things to the outside world without being fazed by it. Let's see, the Four of Wands. Clarified by the Queen of Swords. Again, your clear thinking will lead you to the success, the stability that you're creating for yourself. I think you've reached the point where you're maximizing your potential by doing the least amount of work if possible. I know that's not super possible for you, Capricorns, but that's what you're doing. You're actually optimizing things in your life in a way that will give you what you want. So what you want is stability and prosperity and abundance, right? And you're gonna achieve that. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups clarified by the Three of Swords. I now understand why this energy is so relaxed. It's because I think you've been experiencing some past trauma that's come to haunt you, and I think you want to let go and take those steps and, I don't know, maybe flirt with people. At the same time, you're not allowing yourself to do that because of the Three of Swords, because you'll always think of that trauma, you'll always think of that pain, and it will always be with you. So you like flirting, but you don't like commitment. So you're enjoying this flirty attitude without having to deposit too much interest, or having to connect to people at a more deeper level. Let's clarify the Hermit. Let's clarify the Hermit. Interesting, because the Knight of Pentacles is strongly associated with Virgo, so is the Hermit. So while this might signify your own side of personality that allows you to do that inner work for yourself, it might also mean that someone who's a strong Virgo might influence this retreat within yourself. It's a very slow-moving energy, very focused on results and not focused on the journey, let's say. So that's where you are at the moment. Let's see, bottom of the deck energy, we have the Five of Cups and the Two of Swords. You need to make a decision with regards to something from the past, and I kind of get the impression that it's related to this Three of Swords. You need to make a decision, I assume move on and heal, or go back to the past and re-experience that pain. It's only up to you, of course. You know what's best for you, but let's clarify with a piece of advice from the oracle cards. Maybe that will help, Capricorn. I now understand why you're so assertive and so strong-willed at the moment, and why you're so focused on your inner life and your introspection, and you're treating any potential partners as flirts. Let's see. What's the advice for Capricorn? Again, with that strong Leo energy, courage, Queen of Wands, the Sun. Maybe that speaks to you, to how to move on from this Three of Swords, Five of Cups situation and start building towards your Four of Wands. That's all I have for you, Capricorn. I do hope this helped, and please leave a comment, share, subscribe, question, suggestion, whatever you have down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear it from you, and hope to see you in another video. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. Please stay tuned if you want to know what happens in the next 7 days. And let's get started. This is a general reading, so if it doesn't fully resonate with you, we can check your other placements, or go on the pick a card readings, or if you want, you can always book a personal reading with me. Let's see, Aquarius, what will happen in the next 7 days. Page of Swords, your energy. The Nine of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. And the Hangman. Okay. Lots of people in your cards, but also a lot of emerging energies coming your way. You have the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I think your next focus in the next couple of days, it will be to work on your maybe try a course, a training course, or a new position at work, or a new process that you will develop or take a stab at some point. It's something to do with the material world and emerging ideas, if you want. You're super focused on your independence and your abundance and your prosperity, so super focused on the material world, as demonstrated by the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. But I need to remind you that this is a time of waiting. I know it doesn't feel right. I know you might feel like you're missing out on stuff. Maybe FOMO is a real thing for you. Don't get discouraged by that, because right now you need to develop certain aspects of your skill set in order to evolve, to get into this Nine of Pentacles, this fulfillment stage of your life. It's not a bad thing, it just requires more patience. The Hangman is strong Pisces energy, so follow your intuition and don't let yourself get hung up in situations that you have no control over. He has control over. Just allow things to happen to you sometimes, and refuse to be such a control freak to the point where you cannot enjoy things in the way you used to. Let's see. Let's try and clarify. Page of Swords clarified by the Seven of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Swords. Page of Pentacles clarified by the Sun. I think there's two of them. Yes. The Hangman clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Okay, now the picture is clearer. So you have the Seven of Wands clarifying the Page of Swords. I like that both of them represent weapons in some way, and you have to allow yourself to get to the point where you think you cannot think outside of the box, and then you can think outside of the box. You see here the wand was transformed into the handle of the hammer, the axe. Sorry, I don't know my tools. You need to allow yourself to think outside the box if you want to experience this growth in your skill set. If you want, this will make you happy, but you need to allow some time to pass for you to get to that point where you say, haha, I have that brilliant idea. In terms of the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Swords, there's a lot of pain attached to you, and now I understand why you want things to happen so fast, why you want to develop your skill so fast, because you feel like it will put some distance between you and the past hurt. This doesn't necessarily happen like that, you know it, but yet you still try to do that. This particular type of hurt, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's family trauma or childhood trauma, or even a bad breakup in the past. It doesn't really matter. You know that completely transforming yourself in spite of the trauma or the pain will not bring you joy, and yet you try to do it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. You need to work on that trauma, not on separate aspects of your personality and your skill set to heal. So this is why the Hangman is such a good reminder. Allow this time for healing and relinquish control from time to time, because otherwise you'll keep getting stuck into that situation. And then you have the Eight of Swords clarifying the Hangman and the Nine of Wands clarifying the Hangman. You will get stuck in that cycle of pain. You will get stuck in a place in your head where you think that hurt does have sense, makes sense, and it will just cause you another bout of depression and anxiety, and it will bring you back to this energy of Nine of Wands where you will be hurt and broken, and you will still have to keep going. You will not have achieved the goals you want to achieve. You need to work on your hurt, and if you want, in parallel, you can work on your business idea or promotion or whatever you want to achieve, or a training course, or going back to uni, or whatever it is. You can do them in parallel, but you cannot do that instead of the healing. That's my reminder for you. Bottom of the deck energy, you have the Ten of Wands and the Six of Wands. Very, very positive cards. I think you're almost on the verge of a breakthrough with that pain from the past, because you have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. So that will be successful. Moving on from that pain, it will prove successful. You just need to allow yourself more time and to dedicate more resources to that healing in particular. Let's see, what's the advice for you, Aquarius? What's the advice for Aquarius? Okay, you have well-being. What did I say? You need to heal first. You need to allow yourself to heal in order to move on. You don't move on instead of healing. So that's the advice for you. I hope this resonates. I hope you take it the right way. I wish you all the best. It looks like you're on the verge of a breakthrough, which is super happy. Makes me super happy for you, especially with the Six of Wands. Is going to be super positive in the end. So I wish you all the best. I do hope to see you in another video. Hi Pisces, and welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see. Oops. This is a general reading, so it might not resonate for everyone. If it doesn't, check your other placements. Check maybe the pick a card readings, or book a reading with me if you want. This is not a timeless reading, so it's only for the next 7 days. And this is for entertainment purposes only. So use it like that. Let's see, Pisces. Too many cards. You want to tell me so much. Let's see. Two of Wands. I like this Two of Wands. I really do. The vision it carries, this card. I think you're making a breakthrough in trying to understand what to expect. What do you want? The Emperor. Ace of Wands. Lots of fire in your reading. Emperor, strong Aries. The Wands are strong fire Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. And the Queen of Swords. Okay. Breakthrough, planning, thinking ahead, following your intuition, following your passion, following something that makes sense to you, that has structure. Potentially for some of you, a person who's very committed, maybe a manager, someone who's in charge, or someone who's a real leader, the way you perceive them as leaders, will inspire you to have this breakthrough. With this Ace of Wands, it kind of looks like you're following your passion. Maybe finding a hobby that really sparks your interest and helps you grow in ways you never thought you could grow. And with the Queen of Swords, strong air energy, so think of Aries, Libra, and Aquarius. I think you will move into a headspace where things need to make more sense, to have more clarity, to make decisions better. Let's see. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. Okay. Have the Lovers and the Nine of Cups. Okay. I kind of get the impression that you need to decide between two people. And you need to decide which one of them will make you more fulfilled. Again, strong air energy with the Lovers, so think of Gemini. The Emperor brings you... Oops, I ruined my card. It's not the first time when I'm ruining a card with my on a Pisces reading, so maybe you're... Oh, wow. The Emperor is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Again, that very strong, secure energy comes with it. The energy of someone who's in charge, someone who knows what they're doing, someone who's sharing their secrets and inspiring others as well. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands clarified by the Fool. You're gonna take that step, that leap into the unknown with an open heart. You're not gonna think twice about it, and you're just gonna do it. I like this this courage about you. Let's see. The Queen of Swords. Interesting. The Queen of Swords brings the Tower moment. So, oops, sorry. This decision will bring destruction in your life, and I kind of get the impression it has to do with this person or these persons here that you have to choose from. You need to make the right decision for you, even if it brings on destruction, because on the ground of destruction you can grow things better than before. So please be mindful of that. Let's see, bottom of the deck energy, you have the King of Wands and the Strength card. Strong Emperor and Leo energy, which is interesting. I think you're driven by achieving greatness, and you're using that as a platform, as a way of keeping your motivation strong, and at the same time it will make you achieve the greatest evolution of them all, being able to master and understand your emotions, because right now it kind of feels all over the place, but the end result after the Tower moment, after this new beginning, it will lead to some balance in your life, in your emotions, a better way of understanding them, and a better way of feeling them, if that makes sense. Let's see what's the advice for you. What's the advice for Pisces? Let's see. Grieving. I think you need to prepare yourself for that, especially with the Tower moment. You need to allow yourself, as I said, some destruction to happen to make room for something better in your life. Just looking at the colors, you have a lot of red and blues in your reading. So think of the root chakra and the throat chakra. Think of communication and grounding yourself. Maybe that will help to get past this this moment. That's all I have for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining. I do hope this helped. Please leave a comment in the section down below. Question, suggestion, whatever makes you feel good. Leave a like, share, subscribe, whatever you can. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I do hope to see you in another video.